The importance of feeling and naming emotions. In neuroscience, there is simple but powerful phrase: name it to tame it. This was Dr. Dan Siegel. This means that the moment you consciously name an emotion, you shift the brain's activity from amygdala, that is the fear center, to the prefrontal cortex, that is your awareness center. For example, instead of saying, I am overwhelmed, try saying, I am feeling fear and pressure, but not being enough. This act of naming creates space between you and the emotion. It puts you in the driver's seat, which I always keep telling that you need to be a conscious driver of your life. How you can witness the bhavas. In yogic philosophy, emotions or the bhavas, energetic tendencies or moods. We are not our emotions. We are the witnessing consciousness behind them. Sthit pragya. The steady mind in the Gita is not emotionless, but undisturbed by emotional waves. So, how do we arrive there? First, by not running around. Second, by feeling fully. And third, by naming without shame. Your emotions live in the body. Here's what modern somatic psychology and ancient yogic science agree upon. Emotions are not just thoughts, they are physical sensations. When you suppress your sadness, your shoulders tighten. When you hold back your anger, your jaws clench. When you swallow your truth, your throat stiffens. This is not poetry, it is biology. The body keeps a score, and every unprocessed emotion leaves behind a somatic imprint, an echo in the nervous system. Your childhood wounds become your adult triggers. Let's take an example. A child cries for attention but is told, stop crying, be strong. They learn. What do they learn? Sadness is weakness. Now fast forward to adulthood. They feel a deep wave of sadness after rejection. But instead of feeling it, they numb out, overwork, or lash out in anger. Not because they are flawed, but because the inner child is still protecting itself. Let me share a story. So every session I kind of try to relate a story with whatever I'm sharing. The little girl who was too sensitive. A 5-year-old girl draws a picture and proudly shows it to her father. He glances briefly and says, "Good job," then returns to his phone. She wanted a connection, not praise. She walks away thinking, maybe I'm not interesting. Maybe my feelings don't matter. This tiny moment becomes a lifelong pattern, needing to overachieve for attention, feeling invisible in relationships, craving love but fearing disappointment, all from a stored emotional experience, a wound unspoken but never forgotten. What you don't feel, you repeat. See, when emotions are suppressed, they don't really go away. They go inward, become tension, anxiety, burnout, emotional numbness. And when they are unacknowledged, they leak outward as outbursts, projections, or withdrawals. To regulate emotions doesn't mean to control them. It means to stay with them, to breathe through them, and to listen to their message. Because every emotion, even the hard ones, are trying to protect you. Anger says a boundary has been crossed. Fear says, I don't feel safe. Sadness says, I have lost something I cared about. Shame says, I feel disconnected from my worth. Joy says, this moment matters. Your job is not to judge them. Your job is to greet them like guests. As Rumi wrote in The Guest House, this being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. Welcome and entertain them all. So let's do a simple somatic practice. Let's try something together. Sit or lie down comfortably wherever you are. Bring your awareness to your chest or your stomach, wherever it naturally goes. Just take your awareness there. Ask gently, what emotion is alive in me right now? So you can do this meditation with me. Don't rush. Let it show up. Stay with your awareness there, either on your chest or your stomach, and just ask yourself, what emotion is alive in me right now? It will show up. Allow it. Now breathe slowly into that part of your body. No fixing, just witnessing. And whisper to yourself, you are allowed to feel this, and I am here with you. Keep repeating, you are allowed to feel this, and I am with you. See, this is emotional regulation, not suppression, not drama, but presence. Gita chapter 2 verse 38. Treat pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat with equanimity. This is not indifference, it is mastery of emotional regulation. To feel without being consumed, to allow emotions without being overpowered. See, when you practice naming and feeling your emotions, you build your prefrontal cortex, which is your decision making skill, your regulation. You calm your amygdala, the fear and threat. You shift from a reactive space to a space where you choose to respond. This is neuroplasticity. You are rewiring your inner world, and yoga, meditation, breath work, these are not escapes, they are technologies of integration. So you can journal today and ask yourself, what emotion I have been avoiding recently? What did I need as a child that I didn't receive? What emotion shows up in my body the most, and where? Let this be the beginning of emotional intimacy with yourself. Remember, you are not too emotional. You are not too sensitive. You are not too intense. You are a feeling being in a world that numbs. And your ability to feel fully is not your flaw. It is your superpower. So you can stay with me. You can explore more, and I will be sharing more about life, about mind, and let's rewire our brain. Let's reflect. Let's recreate our lives together the way we want it. Be the driver of our own lives consciously. Hari Om.